everyone, and welcome to our Team Quarterfinals recap show. I'm your host, Lauren Kalil. Our show is brought to you by Whoop. Start tracking your strain, recovery, and sleep scores with Whoop, and even get an extra month's membership and a free 4.0 strap when you sign up with the link in the description. If you like listening to us chat about CrossFit news and everything that's going on in the sport, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. To recap this weekend's Team Quarterfinals, we have sports analyst Patrick Clark and CrossFit Games athlete Dex Hopkins. And just a bit later in the show, we will have a stacked lineup of athletes to recap their experience. Guys, another weekend in the books. We're trekking along with the season. What are some of your first reactions to the leaderboard? We finally have it. All the scores in now.
Dex, you go ahead and lead off, buddy.
I mean, the last thing we talked about was having 3 Mayhem teams in the top 10, which is, easy to say, no surprise, but 3 in-house. Even though we only see 1 on the YouTube channel, that's impressive. And that's, I don't know, especially on the worldwide leaderboard, that's crazy. But it looks like usual suspects to me, and that's kind of refreshing. I like that. It seems like there are some teams that have some interchangeable pieces, but they are still thriving on the team leaderboard, and that's cool to me, especially for my affiliate Cup Heart. So yeah, that's what stands out to me. But man, 3 in the top 10 is nuts. And some of my buddies are back in there talking about OBA in Philly. Josh Al-Chamaa on Invictus, that's the homie. Ohio Brutes, CrossFit Decorum. I can't remember how they let you put your thing. And then my man Christian Harris and his team, Will Carter, making a comeback after some mishaps last year. So some personal things I'm excited to see, and then some not so surprising things to see with old Richard and friends.
PC, what are your first reactions?
Shoot, I think.
Did he take them all?
He took them all, but the one thing I like, way to go! You stumped me. The first thing that stuck out to me was Invictus number 2. I mean, it's not the typical Invictus team you see. It's a good mixture of old and new. By old, they're not even old because Brittany and Jorge were on the team last year, but that was their first appearance at the games. And but then you add Joshua and you add Devin Kim. Devin Kim's very young, and Josh is he's a vet even though he's never been at the games. So I'm it's just good people at Invictus, and seeing them at second, that's impressive. I really like. I mean that's just stuck out. And seeing Invictus name on the leaderboard, we haven't really seen that since 2019. Yeah, with Lauren Fisher and their Invictus team, but it just seems like it's been a long time coming for Invictus to be there. So hopefully this is a good sign going into live competition in the semifinals.
Any scores and performances in particular that stuck out for you guys?
I didn't have anything. I mean, we talked about the flow of the workouts. I think Reykjavik taking a weird score on that second workout due to just, something I think everybody was dealing with, kind of an unclear standard. And then after watching HQ get hammered by a few people for not upholding those standards, hats off to them for taking their time and making that happen. But I mean, they still ended up 4th, so not too much of a notch. But that was just kind of the only thing. I think it was business as usual. I think the chipper, I saw people break more than I thought. I've said it before, but my favorite thing about this flow of the season is that as soon as the things are posted, people put their whole workout up. And that's one of my favorite things. I hope people keep doing that, even though it's, you can get hooked in. So if you're not bashful about how you move, it's fun to watch and go poke around on YouTube and see, kind of the flow of people and how they broke it up, especially at the high end, man. Cause we can talk about expectation of what should happen, but then watching it be executed and stuff like that is kind of cool and as real a time as you can.
Yeah, there's a couple things that stuck out, and now that I went to number 80 to see that last North American team getting in, and I'm kind of happy right now, but we'll see what happens. Unless it changed. Well, on mine it says CrossFit Gambit at number 80, but
mine's West Chase.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. All of ours are different right now.
It might have to refresh.
Are you on the worldwide?
Yeah, no, I'm on the US.
I'm on worldwide. I'm on worldwide. I'll switch to North America. That's my B.
You go to North
Yeah,
America.
okay. Yep, I'm on worldwide. Let's go North America.
But I gotta give some love to my home affiliate, Kelly Jackson and Joel Laney and Corey Clark.
Oh yeah, there they are.
At number 80. They retested today, literally an hour
That's
before.
amazing. That's amazing.
It looks like you didn't do any of their judging though, PC. What happened there?
Oh,
you didn't want to risk
Nope.
that?
No, I do not want to be that guy. No.
He was silently judging them from across the room.
Exactly. We're shooting some content, but no,
These
awesome.
these outfits, no.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see what happens. Like obviously, there's going to be some changes here and there, but hopefully, the Gambit stays in. But actually, another score that stood out to me was Justice on workout 1. Having the worldwide second best time behind Invictus. But I mean, freaking Justice, the lesser known of the Mayhem teams, just coming out hot, in a simple workout like that, But that's beating the mothership, beating up on little, Ben Davidson
in the house too.
Yeah,
in your house.
Ben Davidson and the crew, got some bragging rights over Rich and big brother and big sister there. So
do you think they got suspended from the gym for a week for beating them? Or is that do they do? I don't know how.
If that was Luke, on that team, probably.
Yeah. Hey, it is finalized. So my homie Andrew Cook, one of my athletes, 78th for Man of War CrossFit. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time. And I want to say Chase Hill, interesting to me also on the Mayhem team last year. Let me find them because one of my athletes is on their team.
Yeah, Grace, right?
Yep, Grace Lochner. She's on their team. Where did they end up? Because it's CrossFit One Valley. Great name. Great gym. They're super nice people.
They're in Knoxville, correct?
They are, yep. Yeah, she goes to UT, has a life. Where did they end up?
Meanwhile, here we are on a Sunday looking at a leaderboard.
Hey, man.
'Tis the season.
Yeah, no doubt.
When it comes to some of these teams, this is the first time that we're seeing a lot of them, whether they developed the team for the first time or maybe they have 1 or 2 new players on the team. This is our first look at how teams are actually gelling and not doing an independent workout and just having their scores on the leaderboard. Were there any surprises that maybe the chemistry did work out or didn't for some of the teams?
I mean, I'm really surprised by Independence in terms of their chemistry. I mean, they're all there, obviously in Tennessee, but I know like Alexis, she'll be on hopefully to talk about it. But she commutes every day there to train with them. But that's very unique team. That's a really unique team there where you have 2 games qualifiers, individual qualifiers like Alexis and Sasha, and then you get 2 relatively newer athletes. I mean, Angelo's been there as a teen, but it's been a while for Angelo as well. He kind of almost retired from the sport due to some injuries, and now he's back. And then you got Luke, Luke's one of those guys. He's like the new Dre Strom. He's like that Mayhem protege, Rich's favorite, buddy there, just kind of bringing him along. But I was really surprised at how well they did. I figured they'd be in the top 10, but I didn't realize it'd be like 3, and they look good.
Well, they plugged in. I mean, Luke and Angelo had good showings at the MAC last year, man. Yes. I mean, being there's cool. Yeah, individually being there good. And I've competed with Luke recently. Guys in really good shape. I mean, monster strong. Mm-hmm. To me, it was Christian's team. This will be a cool story to watch. We'll have Will on later. Last year, qualifying at Granite Games, Will's first time, we had a good hug and cry. It was a exciting thing. And then they had some unfortunate stuff happen. We're told they ended up getting DQ'd, and they shuffle in a lot like that Mayhem team, 2 individual athletes from the MAC, and Winter Nicolette and Nicole Soto. I think Winter got 11th, and Nicole ended up getting 24th. But Winter was throwing haymakers the whole weekend. Nicole had a strong showing, but I mean, they had a strong finish in quarterfinals, man, and that's plugging in 2 completely new people. I know they had to go through a process to find 2 girls. I think logistically it's rough because, not everybody can get you to move to Tennessee and put you on salary and job. But yeah, that one is going to be cool to me chemistry wise. And then CrossFit OBA, like we talked about, just an accidental falling into place team.
Yeah.
Joey Tortora, who was on Grandview's team, been in the games a few times, and then on Central Beast that did so well that year with Emma Chapman and Zach Souter. And who was the other girl? She was from Conjugate, Sam Briggs' wife. And Kelsey, Nick Hecht, who was the fittest guy in his state, maybe it was Pennsylvania or Jersey, and Ashleigh Wosny, like that's going to be a bomb squad. 2 insanely strong girls. Joey is underrated fitness, just really good and a really good team guy. And it seems like they're gelling really well and having a whole lot of fun. And that is terrifying for those 4 people.
Well, and speaking of Ashleigh Wosny from CrossFit OBA, we are going to bring her on now. She's here. We're going to do a little bit of recapping. How's it going, Ashleigh?
It's
Hey,
great.
How
How are
feeling?
you guys?
Yeah.
I feel pretty good. I'm a little tight, but other than that, good all around.
Ashleigh, you're the youngest on that team there in OBA. So I mean, talk about that dynamic there. I mean, obviously, Joey's a vet, Nick's a vet. I mean, Kelsey's a vet, and then you've been to the games, you've been around the team environment, but you've been doing it from a young age. So what do you bring to the team? Talk about that dynamic that you have there in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, no, I mean, kind of like you were saying earlier, we have a good time. They're a little older, but I think I bring them up a little bit, and we just get really raunchy. We get really weird, and we work out, and all around just a solid time.
Who's more dad, Nick or Joey? Who's more the dad?
Oh, that's a tough one. I would say Nick is more of a daddy, and Joey is more of a dad, if you feel me.
Jesus Christ.
Nick's got zaddy vibe.
Touche.
No,
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna be fun to watch, man. I'm excited.
Yeah,
y'all
no,
got
we have
just
a good time.
group
I mean,
of
even
monsters.
when you watch, I look at you and Kelsey, this looks like so much fun. What was the
Yeah.
atmosphere like? How much working out actually took place, balancing out the goofing around that you guys do too?
Okay, first off, super hot bunch. Secondly, the vibe at like OBA Pennsylvania, it's honestly wild. Like I've never been to a gym where like the atmosphere and like the community is so behind us and people are rooting for us like all around. We have people coming in like off of the street. We had homeless people coming in being like, yo, what's going on in here? And everybody's just behind it, like throwing down. So it's honestly a really solid time.
What was your favorite workout throughout the weekend?
2.
2, what was that? The weightlifting one? I mean,
No,
yeah,
that's the burpee one. That's the burpee one.
Oh yeah, I would say honestly that one probably was my favorite, just because it was something
Really?
that like, yeah, like looking back at it, like Kelsey and I, like I always make the joke, like the bitches on OBA are way bigger than our men, so like aerobic capacity, struggles a little bit there. So that one we knew was gonna be kind of like a struggle for us, but like kind of getting through it and like executing with our game plan and like knowing that workout was just going to be kind of like survive and having it not be as like detrimental as we thought looking on the leaderboard was pretty sweet.
Yeah, dude, taking a 38 on that is not a worst case. Like that is managed well for, knowing what I know about you guys. And then that was like, and the next worst finish was 21st, and then it's a 3-6-10. So that's like that's a good start.
Yeah. Yeah, it was solid for sure.
Hot
Especially Kelsey and
start.
I. Yeah.
Ashleigh, what are you taking from this the quarterfinals into the next stage, semifinals? I mean, did you guys learn anything or realize like, hey, we need to work on this, or what takes are you taking from this?
Yeah, I mean, kind of like what I was saying before, like we know that basically just a lot of aerobic capacity stuff and then kind of like higher skill volume gymnastics is stuff that like we had always needed to work on. But it's pretty exciting to see this like actually being a team format and not individualized workouts and us doing that well. Like one, I think is a huge confidence booster for us. And then I think just getting together, like gelling even more than we already are and just keep working out, looking good. And keeping that momentum going is really just what's gonna elevate us.
Who's
Do you
gonna
guys
sign
feel-
the van? Who's gonna sign the Vans deal? When does that kick in?
Oh, good
Dude,
question.
we're trying. The amount of people we've gotten on the van squad it's unreal. So like, hopefully
Nike
that's
bought
coming
Vans.
soon.
I think
That's
Nike
Did they?
bought Vans, so
Well,
technically Nike's now.
Yeah, it's honestly so versatile because like the dad fit looks great, and then like you got the young fit also looks hot. So very versatile. Big fan.
Aesthetics and performance. CrossFit OBA.
Well,
Yeah, you never know.
Nike's gonna have
You'll
to send you a new sweatshirt though, with just Vans all over your hoodie there.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, van drip is going to be on point.
Exactly. Is there a preferred semifinal you guys are looking at, or you just wherever they send you?
I would like to go to any of the ones in Knoxville. Just I feel like the after party scene there would be pretty poppin'. Trash Lake can come out there.
On
so that'll be
brand.
fun.
On brand.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to go to Canada though. Anything but Canada.
That's literally what everybody is saying. I don't like. There's gonna be so many rules attached to going to Canada. I think.
Yeah.
Like,
The air smells weird there too. So
hey,
it's not
Drake's
for
from
me.
there. You watch your mouth, okay? They gave us Drake.
Did you
And
finish
Justin
the
Bieber.
workout today or
And maple
yesterday?
syrup.
We finished yesterday. So yeah, we had some fun yesterday. The dads and I got a little saucy, so
Hell yeah.
hell
Shotgun
yeah.
some White Claws. Nice.
You know what's up.
Reliving those Miami days, the after
Oh
party.
yeah,
You can't
No,
relive that in Philly.
No.
You
Yeah,
can't.
the
Miami's
city
only
life
once a
is
year. You'll die.
Yeah, no, city life here in Pennsylvania is pretty sweet. I'm not used to it, so I'm trying to
yeah.
like indulge in it as much as I can.
Wait, where are you from?
Boston.
I'm from like Boston is just easier to say, but like basically
name
I'm
the
in
town.
the middle of cousin fucking nowhere in Massachusetts.
I live in
Um,
Mississippi, Ashley.
Yeah,
I
so
live in
speaking of
Mississippi.
cousin,
Hey,
Oh,
oh,
yeah,
Dex
I mean-
really knows.
you watch your mouth.
Yeah, so
I went
like,
to New England, and I was like, "Take me to Natick." They were like, "You mean Natick?" I was like, "You're gonna correct me? Is this how Uber's gonna be?" Okay.
Natick.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had like 90 kids in my graduating class, so like super small school and like tiny.
Came up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the up. Watch out.
Watch out. Wait till that 10-year reunion.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun. Look, when you've been doing the fitness, and I've been back, it's fun. It is the best.
Yeah. Surprised they let you on the show, Dex.
Hey, come on, man. You have to have a southern. You have to have a southern presence. Okay, how dare you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get
I'm
that
a-
demographic down.
Yeah.
I'm a professional.
Yeah. He said
A
games
little bit
athlete Dex
professional.
Hobson. I was like, what?
We're the same. Look, we're about to be the
He
same
is.
kind, dog. Every time she does it, I go, "Oh, say team." Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm of the same mind. Yeah, I get it. But it's okay. We're out here.
Still been to the
Yeah,
games.
we out here.
We're out here.
Yeah. It counts.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, Ashleigh, thank you so much for popping on. Incredible performance from your team, and go enjoy the rest of your Sunday until the
Yeah,
next
you
time.
too, guys. Have fun. Thank you
Go
so
walk
much.
that puppy. Go walk that puppy.
I will.
No
Yeah.
Sunday scaries. No Sunday scaries.
None of them. Not a single one.
Oh, so much fun.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
my
these
head's big.
teams.
I'm
Yeah.
not Ashleigh Wosny.
That's right.
Nope,
Yeah.
you're not. But we're
I've been
gonna bring
waiting. I've
on-
been waiting for somebody to come for me for the games athlete thing. By the way, so
There, it finally
You
happened.
blame Lauren for that one. You blame
that
Lauren
was
for
gentle. That was the most
Do
gentle
you
as I
want
could
me to
hope for.
introduce you as a? Do you want me to say team? Will that make you feel better, Dex?
Oh, it's not me. It's for everybody else. I love the sound of games athlete, and it is technically half true.
It's true.
Right,
True.
but I mean, you're the main character on the show, so I feel like I should,
Whoa.
serve you, not
you,
not these
Lauren.
other people chirping.
I'm good. I was trying to bask in that. That
So are you,
shame.
PC.
So, yeah.
We'll make him big too.
I don't need to be any bigger than I already am now.
It's a Rogue T-shirt. I don't think we've seen that one yet.
No.
That's a good
It's
one.
it's no Syracuse shirt.
No, it is no Syracuse
I
shirt.
support the brand here.
Got to support the
I
team.
know.
They didn't do well this year, but that's okay.
They never do. They never do.
Oh, Dex had to go there. We're gonna cut him off because we're gonna bring on our next guest. We have Joshua Al-Chamaa. He's gonna join us to recap from Invictus.
Oh, he has a shirt on.
He's
Tell
got
her how
his-
she said it. Tell her how to say it, Josh. Tell her how to say it.
How's it going?
Good.
He's
He
too
cut in
kind.
late. Tell her how to
You can-
say the last name.
Al-Chamaa.
We
Is it
we debated.
Al-Chamaa?
What was that?
The pronunciation of your last name.
The pronunciation is Joshua Al-Chamaa.
Oh, I couldn't even do that if I tried.
Al-Chamaa.
One more
Kind
time?
Kind of like it's with an S, but not with an S. How it is.
Okay. All right.
It's
How's
not
it
as
going?
hard
How
as
was
it
your
looks.
weekend?
The weekend was great. We had a great time at Invictus. Loads of fun. We wrapped up in almost 24 hours, so we got it done quickly and just
What?
got back to work. But it was a great time.
Now, Lauren, I don't think you realize this. They live in San Diego, so they want to get as much beach time. And Joshua's, Joshua probably wants to just drive around in his truck all day.
That is
love
pretty
that
much
truck.
it. I like a
love
little bit
that
of
truck.
training and off-roading in my truck. That's how it goes down.
I was so upset when you got that truck, and I was like, I just got mine, and it was not a Raptor. I was like, yes, man. I was upset. That thing's nice.
Well, I mean, when you come from England, you have these dreams of having the biggest truck you could find. So that's pretty much what I got here.
Yeah,
And that's
true.
probably why you'll never leave.
I'm not going anywhere. That's
His lady likes it too much.
now.
Yeah,
He's a smart man.
that's it.
All 5 workouts almost in 24 hours, finished second overall. Which was the favorite one throughout the weekend?
Oh, do you know what? I think if I'm speaking on behalf of the team, I think the most fun we had was probably in the first workout. Just kind of like sprinting back and forth with each other. Me personally, I would say the second workout with the burpees was actually the most fun. Just because you really had to just kind of be zoned in and go to work. And I like that stuff where you can just switch off and just move. But I think as a team, we had a lot of fun in the first one. We actually, we had a little mistake in the first one. So we actually did 6 workouts in almost 24 hours. We finished the first workout and realized that a few things were off. We didn't quite, make the standards as we wanted to. So we took 15 minutes and went again and just repeated it.
I like that.
That picture right there, it's like all the ladies quad pop in there. And
There's a lot of quad popping. I
No,
love
everybody
it.
on this team is jacked out of their mind. And he asked you which one was your favorite, but when you take a 1, a 4, a 3, a 6, and a 3, it looks like every workout was your favorite one.
Yeah.
But I've only seen you go team, dude, like at Wadapalooza, and like I think Filthy 150 the year we won it. You and your lady were on a team together.
Yes.
Is this like you're loving team? Like is Indy out? Or you're loving being on team now?
You know what? I've always kind of flip-flopped back and forth. I like both. I like the challenge of individual, but I do have a lot more fun being on a team. I've usually split my season where I can do a team and individual. I'll kind of play like that. But to be honest, Wadapalooza was the first time I was in a team where I felt like, okay, this is something special. There's something unique here. And then coming to meet the guys in Invictus down in San Diego, I was skeptical, but I was there for like a week and I realized it was the exact same environment that I wanted to be around. I'm the kind of person that historically was always trained on his own for the most part. So I wasn't used to that team environment when you're kind of, we got our coaches in our session all the time and that kind of stuff, which is incredible. Hunter and Holden are awesome. And so just getting in that environment and being around that team essence, I don't know, there's just, maybe I'm going to be a team athlete. We'll see.
It's in the water there, man. I mean, they've been on the leaderboard at the games doing stuff for so long, and it's, not to say everybody's like interchangeable, but it is interchangeable parts there. Like the Green Sea's been there since I've been doing the dance, and so it's cool to see like you and Ryan Souter was involved last year at the games, and like he and I were really close friends, training partners for a while. Me and you've known each other for a little while, so it's cool to see you guys get plugged in and get to benefit from all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. A lot of people don't know as well. The first program that I followed back in 2017 when I started was CrossFit Invictus. So it's nuts. Like for me, it almost feels surreal that it's gone full circle, and I'm now in Invictus. Like as a UK guy that grew up in a scene where we were on the come up in the UK, but there wasn't much going on when I started, to now be in this kind of central hub at CrossFit Invictus. Sometimes I'm like, is this even real? But it's great.
Awesome.
What is the atmosphere like?
The atmosphere is great. We have a good time. Everyone's having fun. Danny's training there too. The team are awesome. Jen Ryan's amazing. So it's a really good crew amongst like individual team athletes, masters athletes. We've got a little bit of everything going on. But we all connect really well. Yesterday we had a beach day, like you mentioned earlier. You knew what we're up to. We're all just having fun,
Yeah, even though you're I guess you're the oldest one on this team right now, but you're basically yeah. I gotta throw that out.
So kind, letting us all know.
Go ahead, Josh.
No, I was going to say, before you hit me with that question, it made me laugh because a couple of weeks back, Devon was saying, who's the youngest on our team, was like, "What music should we play in our session?" And I was like, "Yo, hit me with Brown." And she turned around, she went, "Who's James Brown?" And I was like, I knew then. I was like, "Oh, I'm done."
Who's that, sir? Who's that, sir?
Yeah,
that's okay. PC is the oldest on this broadcast right now, so
I guess I'm aged. I'm not old. I'm aged.
Like wine, aged like wine, not like milk, not like milk.
Exactly.
Good age. Yeah, the good age.
Going back to that, you're the rookie. You're the new person because obviously Brittany and Jorge they're on the team last year. They've been around for a while in the Invictus, and Devon's been around a while for as well. And then you came in. I mean, was it pretty? I mean, how was that? Just getting into that group because they all trained together, and then you're kind of the new guy that came in. And I mean, did you guys immediately just click and figure out?
Yeah, they were a little scared of me, but then they realized it was all good. It was all good. No, to be honest, I think like the integration there has been amazing. The team has been super accommodating to me coming in. Everyone is real pleasant. I mean, myself personally, I could talk to a brick wall. So I found it very. Well, I mean, I found it very easy kind of falling into place there. And, my first invite to the gym was from Tina and CJ, who I've known for many years. So I kind of felt like there was a little bit of family there already. I mean, way back when there was wasn't way back, but back when we had the sanctional kind of format, Jorge was actually messaging me talking about a team for West Coast when that was an opportunity. So we've always had this communication going on, and they've always been people that I've spoke to, but maybe not spent that kind of training environment with. So we kind of fell into it pretty easily.
So you have go ahead.
So are they sticking a coach with you guys, or are you guys kind of doing it by tribe? I know you said Holden and Hunter are doing it, but it's just like whoever's in there that day, or is that those are y'all's guys that are coaching the team up?
They're in there. They have set times. I mean, they mix it up between who's with us in the morning and who's with us in the afternoon, but we always have someone on hand. And to be honest with you, for me, it was such a change compared to what I was used to, because whenever I got CrossFit programming, didn't matter if it hurt or not. If my afternoon session, I'm doing this, I'm doing whatever it says. Whereas now I'm in an environment where it's like, okay, I felt something from the morning session, so let's adjust the afternoon session, or let's flip tomorrow's session. And I mean, it's showing in performance, when you. It's
weird to feel good. It's weird to feel good all the time, isn't it?
That's it. And when you are feeling good, you train good. And, if you're being a baby, they're very quick to say, suck it up and get on with it. They're not soft on us, but they understand how our bodies work. And it's actually, to me, I am the rookie when it comes to doing this stuff, and it's all learning. So it's nice to kind of have people on hand to tell me what to do.
That's awesome.
Josh, before we let you go, so that way you can enjoy the rest of your Sunday here, was it you guys
go back to the beach?
Yeah, exactly. Unofficially, the leaderboard's out. You guys finished second unofficially. I mean, was that a surprise finish?
The arrogant side would say no. The
say it.
That's a side.
Look,
that's what we want.
Look, we've been working. We've not only been working hard on our training, we've been working hard on our chemistry and just hanging out with each other and creating that real team bond. I think it's very easy to take a bunch of good athletes and put them together and hope they'll work, but that's not the case. You really need to gel with your team, and we've taken the time to do that. We didn't rush into anything. I know when you guys put out an article a little while back, we weren't releasing names because we were still figuring out things that we wanted to do and how we wanted it to formulate. There was a few options in the hat. So we took the time to really build that chemistry. So, yeah, I mean, as far as did I think we were going to do this well? I mean, our goal is to be standing on the top of that podium. We're not doing this for just a little game. We're serious. It's going to be 14 years with Invictus being around at the games, and it's going to be my first one, and I want to make it a special one.
Let's go.
Awesome. Well, Joshua, thank you so much for joining us. Go enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Are you guys going to the beach for real?
No, I actually I got my hands on a PS5 today, so.
Amazing,
I've been looking for that too. I'm upset. All right, he can go. Get him out. Get him out.
I'm surprised you
A
even come on.
buddy upcharged me too. He was reselling them, and I was like, "Give me a deal," and he still hit that price on me. But I had
No,
to
bro,
take it.
everybody. It's ruthless out here. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey man,
You go have fun with your afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Later, Bubba.
Oh, how upset are you, Dex?
They're gonna be nasty. You hear me? Like, their girls are really strong, and that cat just pushed jerk 405 or 400.
Yeah,
Damn.
Devin's someone that not many people know about, but she's on the come up. I mean, I remember her as a teen athlete, and then seeing her last year at West Coast. Obviously they made the games, but then their team obviously couldn't make it because of suspension. But yeah, she's someone to keep an eye on. She's really strong.
Yeah, they're gonna be a good team, and they're all really. I mean, like during COVID, the guy wrote a book. It was like power machine something. Like, I mean, capacity's crazy. So it was very cool to see him get plugged in. Fun facts, also, me and Josh grew up in the same county in Mississippi.
No way.
He spent some
in the
time
middle
down
of nowhere.
It is the weirdest link he and I made, and it was terrifying when he was like, "Yeah, man, I grew up down there for a little while." I was like, "That is terrifying because I know you mean it, and there's no other way you would know that was there."
Our next guest who we're going to bring on the show is Move Fast Lift Heavy team member Will Carter.
Wilbur,
what's up?
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Happy to be here.
Oh, I'm big.
Nope.
Oh,
You're done.
There he goes.
I'm up.
All right, Will. How'd the weekend go? What was the favorite workout? The least favorite workout? All the good stuff.
The weekend was very eventful for us. We ended up retesting quite a bit, and not doing the Invictus 24 hours deal. We didn't do that. Did not do that. But as far as my favorite workout was definitely the thruster one at the end. Thruster pull-ups and muscle-ups. Love that combo and just rip it. So I like that. And then most challenging, I'd say I really like I like the challenge of the box jump one. I just thought that was just a well-programmed workout and just a really good test, but it was tough. Got tough.
So why did you end up needing to retest some of the workouts?
So long. It was a long story. So I got out of work. I am a full-time teacher, so I got out at like 2:30. I got to Long Island by like 5. And we did the clean and jerk workout. We did that. One of our girls missed one of the last lifts. So we were like, all right, maybe we'll redo that, maybe not. It was still a good time. Then we did the pistol workout, went well, but we rewatched the tape and some pistols were not good, especially after the individuals. We saw the penalties. We didn't want to get penalized. So the problem was I was supposed to go back to Long Island. I mean, I was supposed to go back home to work Friday, but so I decided to stay there Thursday night, and we retested the pistol one in the morning. We also did the burpee one Thursday night too. And we decided to retest that one as well in the morning.
Oh my God. I can't imagine doing that one once.
So, yeah.
But twice. How mentally hard was that?
Dude, it was how that we all agreed as a team we were retesting the pistol one, but then me and CH were watching the video of the burpee one that night at his place, and the last 15 burpees there was 9 out of 15 we were just out of sync. It wasn't good. So we did the pistol one, and we didn't tell the girls that we were going to retest it. That was
God.
So we did the pistol one, and then CH drops on the girls. He's like, "Hey, we got to retest the burpee one," and they were not happy. They were not happy to say the least, because that workout was tough. You know what I mean? I like burpees, so like I was ready to go to that place in that one, but. You know, we did like 300 burpees within like 12 hours because again I had to be at work Friday, so like we did it very early in the morning, so we did it late at night and then later in the morning, so that was fun. And And then Saturday, we were planning to finish Saturday by retesting the clean and jerk one and doing the box jump one. And then if we were feeling good, doing the muscle up one as well, just bang those out. And CH missed the last clean and jerk. So then we decided, all right, we got to redo it again. So technically we did the clean and jerk one 3 times. So we did the clean and jerk one, we nailed it. Nobody missed, and then we did the box jump over one, or I'm sorry, the box jump one, which went well, and then we did the muscle up one today. So,
are you about to pass out in that bed behind you as soon as this is over?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we like I know that there's like, you know, a lot of teams like pride themselves on like, you know, getting the workouts done quickly. There's also individuals that get it done quickly and like, you know, and then get right back into training, which is like awesome. But we decided as a team, like we wanted to nail these workouts. We like put a lot of pressure on ourselves to perform really well. And we definitely could have submitted the clean and jerk one and been fine. And you know, and probably the burpee one maybe would have been okay. You know, I mean, me and Christian were super nitpicky with ourselves. But we wanted to nail these workouts and we wanted to really be at a high level. So we decided to stick to that and we did. And I'm happy we did because it pushed us to do things that we didn't really want to do. So.
Hey, Will, would you say the reason why you're being a little nitpicky is because of like last year, you know, not taking anything for granted? Because obviously last year you punched your ticket through granted games, and then, you know, you had the suspension, you know, due to PEDs. Not you, but, you know, your team member did. But is that a reason why it's like you basically lost a whole season last year. So this year you're trying to do everything right and, you know.
Yeah, it is definitely part of it. You know, 100%. Like, I mean, after last year, that was really tough. You know, that's what Move Fast Lift Heavy is known for right now. And we're planning on changing that this year for sure. And then another part of it is just like, you know, I'm someone that believes that when you get an opportunity to, like, everyone is performing these workouts, you get a chance to test yourself, go all in on the test. And that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to go all in on the test and we wanted to see where we fell. And now we know, you know what I mean? And then you can make the argument, well, other teams did it quicker and they did it under fatigue and that's fine. And that's great. That's their choice. You know what I mean? And we went all in and we still didn't beat some teams. That means we have some work to do. And that's a good thing. So that's what we're about.
Well, the crazy thing to me for y'all, you know, and me and you had a good old hug last year. I was so pumped for you, man, and I was so pissed you didn't get to go. But shuffling into a whole another half of a team is rough, and I know you guys had a process going through that and trying to find, you know, which girls fit, you know, better or worse. But just gel-wise, like, I mean, it seems like you guys are fitting pretty well. You still feel like that with Nicole and Winter? Like, it looks like you guys are having a good time, but, I mean, worst places were 18 and a 23rd. The rest of them were a 4, 5, and a 9. So, I mean, 3 out of 5 are top 10 scores. So it looks like you guys were doing well. Like, how are y'all feeling gelling wise as a team going forward?
Yeah, no, it's been very good. You know, we've been gelling very well together. We're pushing each other very well. And we find we balance each other out very well, which is hard to find. You know, me and Christian balance each other out weakness, strength wise, and Nicole and Winter balance each other out weakness and strength wise. And then we've been working really well. You know, we've just been getting after it every weekend, every chance we get during the week. And, you know, it's the gelling part of it is, like, you know, is a huge part of being on the team. And it's been, very good.
What do Winter and Nicole do? Are they going back to, like, coach the PE class?
No, they're not going back. Winter she's coaching at Move Fast. So Winter actually moved up from Miami. She moved up.
She made the commitment.
Wow.
Yeah, she moved up here from Miami to be on the team, and, you know, she's committed, and she's up here. She's coaching at Christian's class, but she graduated from the Fire Academy not too long ago, so she has plans to maybe eventually do that, but right now she's all into CrossFit. And then Nicole is also a personal trainer where she coaches one-on-one clients from not just fitness, but dieting, lifestyle. She's like an amazing life coach and fitness coach. So
that's dope. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know if you were taking the PTO and stuff like that, because y'all don't know, like, Will coaches wrestling and football and ping pong and whatever else they'll let him. And, like, his school, dude, whatever hell, he coaches like 3 sports, but then they also have like one of the sickest like CrossFit setups at the school he's at. It's where he trains a lot. You see on his Instagram, but like, yeah, how you do all that stuff, and then also how you talk to those people into doing it with you at work is crazy to me. So yeah, I'm excited for you guys.
It's awesome. Yeah, I'm at the school that I work at. It's amazing. I love being a teacher. But like it's tough to balance with CrossFit. But luckily, I have like an amazing facility, and I'm able to mix. And my boss is also really supportive, so able to mix those worlds together. And now I have other PE teachers working out with me. I have a math teacher, a history teacher. So I just get to work out with all these teachers.
Just torture everybody.
Exactly.
Tortures everybody.
I just make them do all my workouts, which is great. So it's good.
Well, you go get some rest. You've earned it after, how many workouts? Like 7 workouts altogether?
Yeah, something like that. We
have to change the name to Move Fast, Sleep Heavy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get after it this Sunday with some sleep for sure.
Awesome. Well, Will, thank you so much. Congratulations, you guys. 7th overall right now on the unofficial leaderboard. And good luck. Get some rest and keep training.
Thank you. Will do. You guys have a good one.
Thanks, Will.
Great guy.
Oh man. Yeah, like I can't believe all of that went on, and like still an incredible performance by the team collectively.
Yeah, and Christian's older than me, so like that's when like the volume of that weekend, and then takes care of himself, great athlete. But I mean, like we were talking about before, man, that that recovery window is a little different. But also hats off for like, making sure you're doing stuff right, ironing out the wrinkles on this shirt, and stuff like that. I mean, it sucks to have to redo stuff. Yeah. But I mean, I think it says a lot that you have basically half a new team, and you're able to go back and do that stuff, and then still nobody gets mad at each other and stuff like that. So it broke my heart last year for that guy, man. I mean, we had like a legit like hug and cry after the Granite games. So I was just so excited for him. I've known him for a while. Christian was on a team with me that was supposed to go before COVID, and like so it was cool. And I know what that feels like, and I'm I guess super empath, but yeah, I was heated that he couldn't, and that was taken away. So it's awesome to see them make a push.
Yeah.
Hopefully his body now can recover. How long do you think it would take your body to recover from that, Dex?
Team is different. Okay. Team's fun. The emotional stuff is heavy, but Indy took me, like I was just good. What's today? Sunday? I was okay Tuesday from quarterfinals this week. So yeah, I can't imagine like having to do all the team stuff, but like, I don't know, man, it's different. Like you're being accountable to other people has always, and I've always played team sports. That was always my thing. And it was way easier to be accountable to other people to go fast and help pull on the tug of war of whatever we were doing versus like individual Dex. Sometimes I'll be like, man, you deserve this rest. Put your hands on your knees, dog. You're good. But yeah, no, it is different. It is different now.
Yeah, for sure. Well, next we have the team that is just one space above CrossFit Move Fast Lift Heavy. We have 2 of the athletes from Oslo Navy Blue. We have Ingrid and Lena. We're going to bring them on in.
Hi,
guys.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's pretty late right there. It's almost 11 o'clock there.
Yeah. It's too late.
Thanks for joining us then.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. How was your...
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. Are you about
together? But we decided that was too late for me to go over to Ingrid and then go home again. So
understandable. Right to bed after this.
Yeah.
How
was the weekend with your team?
Yes, Ingrid.
Yeah, we had a great weekend. It was so much fun. All of the 5 workouts was a good test for us.
Yeah. We did the workouts like 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and then last one on Sunday today. So
no repeats for you guys. No repeats.
No repeats. Yeah. No, we did them like a competition. So we have
very cool.
2 other teams on our box: the CrossFit Oslo Purple Red and the CrossFit Oslo Underdogs. So we had like heat schedules, and the rest of the box were watching, and so it felt like a competition. Yeah. So no time for repeat, no time to restart the clock or whatever. Yeah, just one time go.
That's awesome.
Anything that was difficult competing as a team with the chemistry of any of the workouts?
On this one, no, I don't feel like it. We had good communication all the way, and there was like only the burpee workout that required a lot of like communication and synchronization. So, or yeah, of course, the fourth workout was synchro, but it was only 2 synchro, which is easier. So yeah, I'm excited to see how they will test that in the semi.
Last year you guys finished second in the games, and this year obviously there's a big push for you guys to even do better. But how do you become better, especially now that you added a new teammate, Nikolai? Is it Nikolai?
Yeah.
Nikolai. He's obviously he's very fit. He has a history of being one of the fittest men in Norway, and he also competed at games in 2019. How has it been having him as a teammate now?
Oh, he's a very good team player, first of all. And in November, we competed together as a team at the Functional Fitness World Championship, and it all worked out so good. So I feel like in training and competition, we work out very good together as a group. So it's perfect.
Sorry, I was just looking for one of your videos. When you guys were doing the shuttle sprint burpee video, was it what was the chemistry like for that workout, making sure that everything was in sync, that you hit the standards, especially knowing that the shuttle sprints was a new movement?
Yeah, we were putting the girls in the middle and the boys on the sides, and me and Lena was running together, and we were hoping that the boys maybe could run a little bit faster than us. So therefore we want them to run first and then take a rest before the burpees. And me and Lena could maybe hold a higher pace on the burpees all the way through the workout. And I feel it was a good plan.
Yeah. So usually as a team, we put like the person who is most likely to have the slowest pace should be in the middle, because the slowest pace should be the pacemaker. So you don't, especially on synchronized burpees, you don't want one person going too fast, because then you're off the synchro. So since the boys were running first and the girls came straight from the shuttle runs to the burpees, we were expecting the girls to be slowest on the burpees, or like making the pace. But yeah, I think it worked out. Usually we have the boys setting the pace in burpees, like when we do burpees over worm, which we do a lot in training. The boys are, or the boy who is like furthest, in front of the worm, he's setting the pace usually. So it was
who got so that one was heavy synchro. I thought that would hurt way worse than doing them over the worm, because you don't have to worry about jumping really. It's just synchro and go a little faster than you want to go normally. But it
was nice actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but then you're wide open. So on the girls versus boys chipper, since you're talking about the girls going faster on the burpees, who won? Guys versus girls.
Thank you for asking.
I've missed it twice. I needed to know who won.
Yeah. And we won the lifting as well, if you're wondering.
There you go. I knew somebody wanted to say that. It felt like it was there.
And I won the thrusters.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
No
the last
power.
one. Yeah, well, that's what I was excited about. Did you guys like this as a team test? We talked about breaking the workouts down in a previous episode, but I felt like this was way better for teams to see how you work as a team and do all those things as a complete test. And then there was a little individual thing at the end for a relay, which makes me feel better about it, as far as who's in for the semifinals and who's, probably going to end up making it to the games.
Yeah. So, the test was really good because we had a lot of synchronization and testing like teamwork, because individual is completely different than team CrossFit. But still, I feel like it should have been more team stuff. I don't know,
I agree.
maybe. And I feel like we're really good at when we really
you guys are
have to
good at team
talk
stuff
without
for sure.
talking, you know. That's what we've been practicing. So
yeah, I'm thinking just like versus like previous years in the quarterfinals, where I felt like last year where they just copied and pasted the individual stuff.
Yeah.
Where it was basically no team stuff in the quarterfinals, right? Like
this year was much better.
Yeah,
I agree.
How much confidence do you have, especially last year being your first year together, and then you finishing on the podium, then you guys going to you ladies going to Wadapalooza, and then gaining some more momentum. How much confidence do you have going into this year's semifinals as opposed to last year?
I feel like last year we just felt lucky to be at the games, and nobody expected that. So I feel like this year we want to show ourselves and our community that we belong there, and of course we want to try to podium again because that was the best experience. So yeah, that's our main goal for this season.
Awesome. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us. It's late for you. We'll let you wind down and get to bed now.
Thank you for having us.
No, thanks for coming, ladies.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Oh man, good for them. I don't know that I would have been able to do anything past 9 p.m. Especially after doing all those workouts.
I gave them the option, and then I was like, I just need one of you to come on. They're like, no, we'll both come on. I'm like, you sure? And they're like, yeah. Do you want us together or separate? I'm like, whatever's easiest for you. But those ladies are great, and the cool thing is they have a win over Mayhem. I mean, granted, it was at Wadapalooza, but they went head to head with Taylor and Andrea, and they beat them. And granted, they also had Haley and they had Holta, but that's got to build some confidence. And Dex, you can talk about the confidence issue from a team aspect. You go against a team and you beat them in a workout. I mean, that carries over. That's just for a workout.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, especially with those, man, because I mean, I've said several times, Taylor and Andrea on a team from OC3 to Team Rollins in 2015 when they should have been at the games, but the girl broke her leg, have been two of the better girls, if not the two best girls in the sport on a team in a while. And individually, either one of them could have been individual a number of years. And so to go and get a W over them, I can't imagine what a feather in the cap that is, and then how that fuels your training going forward. And I mean, having a little swagger in your step going into the next event, whether it's this or semis or the games, I mean, you feel a little lighter and you can move a little faster when hey, this is a team that beat us at the games last year, and we're past that into another season of training, and now we've got a W over you, no matter what event it was or who else was attached to it. People are going to internalize things the way they do. We saw that on The Last Dance, Michael Jordan. I took it personal.
Ooh.
But yeah, and it's exciting, man. And to be there last year and say we just felt lucky to be there, and you take a 2, you get on the podium like that. I mean, it's it can go one of two ways. I think if you put your head down, you're like, all right, this year it's not, we're not here to take pictures and walk slow. We're here to get a gold medal. That can be a heavier thing that makes it way better or just that heavier. So I'm excited to see what they do, especially if they got a win over them at Wadapalooza. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's a big deal going forward, especially if they added a games athlete guy. It seems like they're doing well. I mean, their worst finish was a 19. In the quarterfinals, so and that's just going to bode well for them going forward. So it should be interesting at the games.
The next team that we have here, we have 2 people from CrossFit Reykjavik. We have Lauren Fisher and Con Porter. It looks like you guys are having fun. Are you out at a restaurant? What are you guys doing?
Sushi night.
They're celebrating right now.
Yeah, what's going on?
We're just having a few casual beverages out in Reykjavik that are approved by our lovely coach Army. And
wait, go on this side.
Yeah, hang on. It's a little difficult to hear you. I actually have to jump on another interview with the guys from Talking Elite Fitness in 27 seconds. So I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of Lauren, who's gonna talk your ears off. It's going to be unreal.
Thanks, Con.
Thanks, Con.
Yeah.
Hey, Lauren, thanks for not ditching us for another podcast.
Honestly, I'm just struggling to hear you guys right now.
Okay, Lauren, how was the weekend? You just recap the weekend for us.
The weekend, honestly, I'm really happy with how everything went with our team. I think, honestly, it just showed there was a lot of things we need to work on. Con, come here. Okay. Sorry, let's start over. Con is being distracting right now. This is not going very well.
Imagine that.
Is this how warming up for workouts goes? Is Con's just being distracting? Nobody gets anything done?
It is, honestly, it's a thing now for our team. We call it pulling a con, and he definitely pulled a con in our last workout today. On the muscle up workout, he messed up on the last muscle up. His grips got stuck in the rings, and so he failed his last muscle up. His thumb got stuck in the grip, like on his last muscle up ring, so he failed, came down, and then he jumped up again, and he failed again. And then he started yelling.
Oh my God.
And then he came down again, and he finally got his muscle up.
If you ever
So we just call it's pulling a con, and that was totally a thing today on our last muscle up workout. You know, the boys should be hitting 9 unbroken ring muscle ups, and it's just contour. That's him on our team, and things are gonna happen, but we have a lot of fun. But definitely this weekend there was a lot of learning lessons.
Oh, so funny. What has it been like working out in Iceland with like a whole different training crew?
Honestly, it's been so much fun. I love training with Annie and Kat, and it's been really great to also get to know Yami more from the training plan and just the whole crew out there. Like, we're just there to work hard and train hard, and I think it's been so much fun. Like, Annie pushes me to another level, and it definitely showed in that partner toes to bar workout. Like, she told me that morning, she was like, Lauren, we're going to set a world record in this workout. Like, we're going to crush this workout. And I'm like, great. I have to hang on with Annie because she's telling me we're going to go for a world record. So now I have to hold on. And I end up doing it. So she just like pushes me to new limits. And I'm just like so excited for this season, because if this is like where we're at right now, and I know there was some hiccups over the weekend, like I'm just excited to see where we'll be in August.
Even looking at the leaderboard, tied for first on workout number 3 with CrossFit Mayhem Freedom. When you guys finished that workout, did you know that it would be a top score?
So that was actually the one workout, like we put up a really good score, but we just felt like it wasn't good enough. Like, we didn't think we would get first place in that workout. And I think we were about to, sorry, now Con's starting another interview and now he's distracting me. But anyways, so I thought our score wasn't good enough. Like, I didn't think it was going to be a top score because I felt like our weight transitions were too slow because we changed with kilogram plates, which is something I've never had to deal with before. And I felt like, so we were about to redo the workout yesterday, and we ended up not redoing the workout. But I think if we would have had pound plates, the workout would have been much faster, because our transitions were too slow with the kilogram plates, because you have to have 2 plates on rather than just 1 with the pound plates.
Has that been a learning curve for you, just adding your weight in kilograms versus pounds on a normal regular training day?
I've actually been training in kilogram plates since like 2013 or 14, since I have a background in weightlifting. So it's not that bad for me. I do know kilograms from pounds, but I think it's more just like the annoying little weight changes. Like, for once, I told Annie before the workout, I was like, this is actually kind of frustrating because I feel like people in the States have more of an advantage compared to us. Like, the simple fact that we had to put on like 2 plates, and we also had to take off a half kilo plate for that first event, Annie and I, because we had 56 kilos. So you had to add a half kilo plate on each side. So Annie and I just decided to keep that half kilo plate on. We didn't want to take it off because it would have taken too much time. So we did 1 kilo more on the second and third barbell.
Oh, wow.
RX plus.
Yeah.
Basically,
so badass.
We should have got extra bonus points. That should have been the first place in that workout.
Get the positive penalty for doing too much weight. That's about right.
Yeah.
So what are you guys up to right now? You guys celebrating at a restaurant? What's the rest of the evening look like?
Well, we went out to our favorite sushi restaurant here in Reykjavik, Iceland. It's Sushi Social. So if you're ever looking to come to Iceland, it is
really good.
So amazing. Patrick can attest to it probably. And then Con took us to one of these bars here in Iceland. So just having a little bit of fun tonight. We got approval from Annie, but yeah, just having like a fun little night. I'll probably go home early, and then the boys will probably stay out later.
Do they normally stay out till the sun comes up?
You know, it is 9 o'clock here, and you guys can't tell right now, but it's actually so, like, there's still light out. Jeez. And apparently come June, it's going to be, like, light out 24/7.
Oh, no.
You better have some good blackout curtains. Yeah, or an eye mask.
I apologize, too, that I had to take this interview at our restaurant because I was like, yeah, I have an interview with Morning Chalk up at 8:15. And then all of a sudden, I looked at the time, and I was like, shoot, it's 8:35.
That's okay. You were right on time, Lauren. You were right on time.
And
right on time. You know, I used to be always late in San Diego, but now I'm like right on time here in Iceland.
Perfect. Well, it's been so cool to watch your team for the first time compete together. Good luck to the next stage, and we can't wait to see what you guys do.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks so much, Lauren.
Later.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
That's so funny, man.
Oh my gosh.
She messaged me and she was like, "Oh my God, I forgot what time it is." And she's like, "Oh, I'll be on. Can I come on after Ingrid and Lena?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." She's like, "I'll bring a guest." And she sends me a picture of Con, and he's sitting there with his thumbs up. And
that's hilarious.
You guys, so I can see when the guests are in the queue, and out of the corner of my eye, it was just them like dancing and like joking around, and then Con's face was like all the way up in the camera, and I kind of wanted to just bring it on right then, but
you should have set them up. Well, that's gonna be an interesting team, man, because like if you watch any of the YouTube stuff, and it is my wife's favorite thing, so by proxy it is my favorite thing. It seems like they're having a really good time, and Annie is kind of the governor for Time for Business. But if you look at like the history of it, right, Annie perennial, just years of monster, just big foot in the sport. Tola's had to run the teams that he is on, with Invictus, Back Bay, and all that stuff, and they've had a lot of success and a lot of kind of potential they didn't really live up to at the show. And Con has always been the good time. Lauren's had success with individually and with Invictus, so it'll be interesting to see how that gels through the year, man. With a guy who has all the experience and the athlete totally is. Lauren, all the stuff she brings to the table, and it seems like she's very healthy, coming off like an elbow surgery or something like that. And Con having a good time. I mean, every year that has happened, Con has been an incredible athlete. So, and Annie's Annie. So that's gonna be a fun show to watch, and I like that that they're gonna make a hard push, and I don't think they'll be as kind of mousy about letting it be known. It'll kind of be like 2017, the brute stuff coming out and saying, "Hey, stop the mayhem," kind of stuff. So I'm excited to see that unfold. So that cast of characters.
Yeah, I think one. I mean, we brought up Annie kind of being like the motherly figure, kind of stamping the foot down, but a lot of credit has to go out to Yami. He you bring such a unique group of athletes and characters, and he insists that they still be themselves. Like he wants Con. He's like, Con wants to have a beer after we work out. I'm gonna let him have a beer, but as long as he's here when it doesn't affect anything we do and doesn't affect his health and doesn't affect what we're trying to build here. And that's how it's been. The same, but they want to have fun, and you see that in their Instagram. And a lot of that is because Yami and Annie, they made it specifically known that when they came there, they weren't going to try to change the type of athlete they were. They're trying to make them better, but they certainly weren't going to change the type of people they are either, because that's why she brought them in. She brought them all in because these were people she got along with and knew, and that just happened to be really fit and really good at doing team activities. So yeah, it's going to be really cool. I mean, you see where they stack up. If you take out workout 2, where they were very conservative and they had some mishaps here and there, they stack up worldwide. Their times are right there with Mayhem. So this is one of those teams that they're home run hitters, and I'm kind of writing a story on them as one of my takeaways. But yeah, they're a home run threat, and we'll see what happens. It's going to be fun to watch. There's a lot of great teams, a lot of great athletes from teams we interviewed today that are just, it's going to make it a really fun team competition to watch.
Yeah, for sure. Seeing them get a hold of a worm and how that goes. 'Cause I feel like as that goes, that's how the games goes. Taking out the outlier home run stuff, barbell stuff and things like that. Yeah, how that worm goes is going to be how they go. And if they can, more or less master it, I think mastering it in a short time is really, really hard. But they're all athletes, so it's not off the table. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting season, man. And I'm really excited that even at this stage, it was fun to watch. And so I hope that theme carries on through semis for teams, through the games, obviously. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
Certainly as a first look at the teams. And now these teams, once the leaderboard is finalized, we'll be able to see exactly who's going to be going to semifinals. But it should be a good year, guys. Thanks for joining us for our recap show.